Whenever I think of the Nintendo GameCube, I think of 5 games in particular. Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, Eternal Darkness, Mario Kart Double Dash, and lastly Pikmin. Now besides Super Mario Sunshine, with this mini review, I've now done some form of review on each of these titles and I'm glad I've been able to take a look at them. Each title in my opinion gives the GameCube an identity and why I feel the system is worth collecting for. But for some reason, Pikmin is the only one to feel nostalgic to me. I don't know why, but it does. You know, like it's not my favorite, nor is it the most memorable GameCube game for me. Hell, I played the second game more times than I have this one. But I have a fondness for this game. Maybe it's because this would be Nintendo's last big IP until Splatoon? Maybe the trailer for the game in Luigi's Mansion is the reason? Why am I asking these pointless questions when we all know it's the style and gameplay that makes Pikmin so memorable? So from the minute I saw the 2 to 3 minute preview they included on Luigi's Mansion, Pikmin stood out to me. I think it was the visuals. At the time, this game was gorgeous. It looked so realistic compared to anything else we've seen up to that point. Now, sure, it's nothing special nowadays, but back then, it was pretty impressive to see such a realistic setting with that much detail. Well, the environments anyway. Looking back, Olimar, the Pikmin, and the enemies were pretty cartoony. But hey, you know what? Who cares? This was Nintendo's next big new IP. There was a whole new world to explore, and that's exactly what you did in Pikmin. All the while trying to build up an army of these little guys as you massacre the planet's inhabitants, screwing with the ecosystem as you try to recover all of Olimar's ship parts and make it back safely, or else in 30 days you go bye-bye and die-die. Pretty dark spin to it, ain't it? Could probably make a Nintendo Nightmare video about it, but that's for another video. It's funny though, when I first played this game, my probably, I think 11-year-old self didn't know what to make of it. The first time I really ever played something like this. Hell, I still haven't found anything that comes close to resembling this game. But nonetheless, I think it's safe to say Olimar didn't make it on my first run. But despite that, I couldn't put Pikmin down. Just exploring and trying to survive this world, all the while trying to rebuild a ship was a unique experience. Trying to get better with each playthrough was addictive, and soon I managed to get to the minimum requirement to beat Pikmin. I felt accomplished, and then I sold it for some reason. Don't ask me why, I was young and dumb. I also sold Eternal Darkness and Super Mario Sunshine, only to buy it back later on. I know, that is some messed up shit. But they are back in my collection now, and I'm more experienced with Pikmin than I was as a kid, so I've grown to enjoy the first game even more now. I still really enjoy 2 as it's more about one long playthrough than trying to rush, but there's an appeal about the arcade approach to Pikmin. Even after you get all 30 ship parts, going back to try and do it in less days is addictive too. So if you haven't tried this game out yet, then I hope my views on it will push you towards giving it a shot, because it's a really good game. Definitely don't overlook it.